Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Aina Farzana and today I'll be presenting on the tourism planning and development of one of Malaysia's most iconic heritage landmarks, which is the Menara Condong of Teluk Intan in Perak. I'll walk you through its history, tourism growth, current policies, socio-economic impact, and how it fits into Malaysia's broader tourism framework using the TALC model. So first, let's start with the history of Menara Condong. The Menara Condong was constructed in 1885 until 1886 by a Chinese-Malaysian contractor named Leong Chun Chong with engineering input from S. Sabapati. Originally, it was a water reservoir built to store emergency water during droughts and fires, and it also functioned as a clock tower funded by the local community. About 4 years later, the tower began to lean due to the soft soil and the heavy weight of the water tank. Despite this, the water became a cherished symbol. The tower became a cherished symbol and was officially declared as a part of National Heritage Building in 2015. Moving on to the next slide, we will talk about the tourism development. Menara Condong has become a flagship heritage attraction in Perak. It stands not only as an architectural wonder but also a symbol of Teluk Intan's multicultural past. In 2023, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, also known as MOTAC, announced a 4 million renovation project. This upgrade included restoration of woodwork, the internal stairs, clock repairs, improved lighting, rewiring, and drainage works. As a result, the tower was temporarily closed in late 2024 for safety reasons. Apart from that, in 2024, Menara Condong was featured as a key icon in the Visit Perak campaign, aiming to attract 8 million domestic and 350,000 international tourists. Events like heritage walks, food festival, and even photo contests were organized around the tower. Then, in 2025, UiTM collaborated with the Teluk Intan Municipal Council to develop an iterative plan which include interactive cultural zones, local craft showcases, and even promoting small businesses to ensure the community benefits from tourism. So now we'll talk about the visitor statistics. In 2024, visitor numbers were estimated at 25,000 due to restricted access from restoration. However, by mid-2025, the site had already received around 38,000 visitors, showing a significant growth of over 50%. This reflects not just restoration efforts, but improved marketing, community engagement, and even tourist interest in heritage attractions. If this pace continues, Menara Condong may exceed 100,000 visitors by the end of this year. For the tourism policy, Menara Condong operates under Malaysia's National Tourism Policy 2020-2030, which aims to position Malaysia as a sustainable, competitive global destination. Some of the components of the key focus areas include increasing tourism revenue, forming public-private partnerships, empowering local communities, promoting sustainability, and even improving service quality. How does Menara Condong actually fits into this policy? It contributes to economic growth through local vendors, homestays, and markets. It's also a site of cultural preservation, attracting educational visits by tourists. Infrastructure improvements such as signage and accessibility will enhance the visitor experience, and it's consistently featured in national tourism promotions, especially during Visit Perak 2024. And now we will talk about the socio-economic factors. Tourism at Menara Condong has major economic impact as well as the social impact. It boosts income for hawkers, souvenir sellers, and even nearby hotels. It creates employment, especially during peak seasons and events. It also fosters community pride as local identified with the tower's heritage. It also serves as a learning hub for students, tourists, and even researchers who are interested in colonial architectural and Malaysian history. Moving on to the environmental factors, this aging structure is actually vulnerable to the weathering and groundwater shifts, which can cause pressure from the footfall. Events might lead to waste and noise pollution, and also the growing urban environment around the tower may affect its visual and cultural landscape. Climate issues like flooding and extreme heat may damage the tower's wooden structure, which might the preservation will require sustainable management. And now we will talk about the TALC model, the Tourism Area Life Cycle, which might help us to understand the growing pattern of Menara Condong as a tourist attraction. In the exploration stage, the tower was only known locally and had no tourism infrastructure. Then, during the involvement stage, small traders and even local council began informally constructing promotions, and simple visitor facilities were introduced. As for the stage 3 and 4 of the development and consolidation, during the development stage, the tower gained recognition and was declared a heritage site which then the infrastructure was upgraded. From 2016 to 2023, the consolidation stage brought stable visitor numbers, which the tower became part of the official tourism packages and drew regular crowds. As for the last stages, which is the 5th and 6th, stagnation and rejuvenation, in 2024, the site entered the stagnation stage, which the number of visitors have increased quite big of a number due to the aging structures and limited engagement. Now in this year 2025, it's in the rejuvenation stage with 4 million in renovations, a new interpretive plan, and improved community tourism strategies. This actually shows a clear potential for sustainable revitalization. To conclude my slide for today, Menara Condong is not actually just a leaning tower. It's also a national symbol, a local economic driver, and a living heritage site. Through strategic planning and community involvement, it continues to play a key role in Malaysia's tourism development. Thank you for listening to my presentation.